Why did my coworker report me to HR for stealing after I stopped buying everyone coffee? For 2 years, I bought coffee for my entire department every Monday morning. 7 people, specialized orders, usually cost me around $65. Started when I got promoted and wanted to celebrate. Somehow, it became expected. Last month, my wife Emma had surgery. Between medical bills and her being out of work for recovery, money got tight. Real tight. I was bringing lunch from home, canceling subscriptions, the whole deal. That first Monday, I didn't bring coffee, and my coworker Dana stood by my desk at 9:15 sharp. Running late with a coffee? Not getting it today, I said, trying to focus on my quarterly report. Her face went from confused to offended in seconds. Is everything okay? Yeah, just can't do the coffee runs anymore. She walked away without another word. By lunch, the entire department was acting strange. People who usually chatted with me were silent. Tuesday morning, I found a coffee fund jar on my desk with a passive-aggressive note. Since times are tough, we'll all chip in. The jar had $2 in it for 7 people's coffee. I pushed it to the side and kept working. Dana walked by every few minutes, glancing at the jar like she was checking if I'd added money. By Wednesday, she put labels on the jar showing everyone's usual order. Just so you know what to get when you go, she explained. I'm not going, but the jar has money now. $2 doesn't cover 7 drinks, Dana. She rolled her eyes. Obviously, you'd cover the difference. It's just to help you out since you're struggling. Thursday was when things escalated. I brought my own coffee from home in a nice travel mug. Dana saw it, and her face went red. You can afford coffee for yourself? It's from my kitchen. Cost me maybe 50 cents to make, so you're choosing not to buy for us. That's worse than being broke. That afternoon, she sent a department email about team morale and the importance of maintaining traditions. She didn't name me, but everyone knew. The email ended with, when one person abandons their commitments, it affects everyone's productivity. Friday morning came with another surprise, a meeting invite from HR about workplace concerns. I walked into the conference room to find Dana, Brian, and Sharon from HR. Sharon looked uncomfortable. We've received a complaint about theft of company resources. Theft? I actually laughed. What did I steal? Dana jumped in. He's been taking money from our coffee fund without contributing. There's supposed to be enough for everyone's coffee, but he only buys his own. The coffee fund that started 3 days ago, the one with $2 in it? Sharon looked confused, shuffling through her notes. I was told there was an established fund that you managed? No, I bought coffee with my own money for 2 years. I stopped last week. Dana created this fund on Tuesday. Brian shifted in his seat. Well, you did establish the expectation. So I'm being reported to HR for not buying people coffee anymore? Sharon turned to Dana. You said he was stealing from a company fund. He is. The coffee fund is for everyone's coffee, and he's not using it right. But it's not a company fund, Sharon said slowly. And he's not obligated to buy anyone coffee with his personal money. Dana's face was getting redder. He's sabotaging team morale by not giving you free coffee? The meeting ended with Sharon apologizing to me and having a very different conversation with Dana about false complaints and expecting personal favors from colleagues. I pulled up my bank statements. 2 years of Monday coffee runs, plus the occasional Tuesday or Friday when someone had a rough day. Over $7,000 total. That afternoon, I printed every receipt I'd saved, laid them out on the break room table with a sign. 2 years of team building I personally funded. You're welcome. Jake started calculating on his phone. This is more than my car down payment, he said quietly. Dana tried to sweep them into the trash. This is petty. No, expecting someone to buy you coffee for life is petty. This is just math. She filed another HR complaint about me creating a hostile work environment with my aggressive documentation. Sharon called us both in again. Dana, you filed 2 false complaints in a week. This needs to stop. He's making me look bad. No, your expectations are making you look bad, Sharon replied. File another false complaint, and we'll have a very different conversation about your future here. That was 3 weeks ago. Dana now makes a point of walking past my desk every Monday with her coffee, loudly telling whoever's nearby how she had to buy it herself, because some people don't understand teamwork.